What's up, guys? Welcome back to another dumbass video. I got a guest. You already know the name, it's Raina. W. Anyways, today I got the music guidelines for Twitch legal docs, and you might be disappointed after I read this. Oh! If you are a musician looking to get started on Twitch, make sure you check our Getting Started for Artists Guide. Music Guidelines. Twitch values the work of songwriters, musicians, and other creative artists. As a company committed to supporting creators, we respect and ask our users to respect the intellectual property of those who make music and those who own or control music rights. Wait, the intellectual property of those who make music? Me. Do you know which music was on her streams before, this month? Mine. My music was on Raina's Twitch stream last month. Hell yeah. She likes my music anyways, so it's nothing wrong. I ain't gonna copyright strike her. Because I'm nice. We know that you may have questions about what type of music content you can safely share on Twitch. To help you better understand what uses of music are allowed, please read the sections below. Using music on Twitch. Put simply, you should only include music in your Twitch channel if you are sure you have the necessary right or authority to do so. Using unauthorized music on Twitch may result in a rights holder sending a takedown request under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, DMCA. I read those. Or similar laws through a separate contractual process. If a rights holder sends Twitch one of these takedown requests against content on your Twitch channel, it can result in enforcement against your channel, up to and including account termination. Please note that subscribing to a music streaming service or buying a CD, vinyl record, or other physical media typically does not grant you rights to share that music on Twitch. Such a purchase or subscription typically grants you to a personal license to access the content for your personal and private playback. We encourage you to review each service's terms of use and other relevant legal pages before including music from that service in your Twitch streams. Specific uses of music. Here are some example types of music content you may include in Twitch streams and on-demand content, e.g. VODs and clips. Music owned by you. Original music which was written by you, me, and either recorded or performed live by you. You lost me. And for which you own and control all rights necessary to share the music on Twitch, including the rights to recording, performance, and underlying music and lyrics. I don't have lyrics in my music. Whoa. Okay. Our sky just got dark fast. Maybe Luke was right about the tornado. I'm not cutting this shit out, too. Ugh. Anyway, please remember that if you have a contractual relationship with an organization that controls rights to the content you create, such as a record label or publishing company, you should make sure that you are not in violation of that relationship by sharing that music on Twitch. Music licensed to you. Copyrighted music owned in whole or in part of someone other than you. If you have secured a license to share on Twitch from all the relevant copyright holders, as noted above, if you plan on using a music streaming device or music streaming service, review that service's terms of use and other relevant legal pages to understand what rights the service is granting you. Here are some examples types of music content you may not include in Twitch streams or recorded videos, e.g. VODs or clips. Radio station style broadcast. Radio station style broadcast of recorded music without a live visual performance, unless you own the necessary rights to stream the music on Twitch and have received prior written authorization from Twitch sending out an exemption for your channel from this rule. DJ set. Playing and or mixing pre-recorded music recordings unless you are by playing the Twitch DJ music catalog I read that as a participant in the Twitch DJ program. Read that. Those recordings are owned by you or you have been allowed by the relevant copyrights holders to stream the music on Twitch. Karaoke performance. Oh god, not this shit. Singing or performing with a karaoke recording unless you own the music or have been allowed by the relevant copyrights holders to stream it on Twitch. Lip sync performance. Pantomime. Whatever the fuck that word is. Singing or pretending to sing a music recording unless you own the music or have been allowed by the relevant copyrights holders to stream it on Twitch. Visual music depiction. Lyrics, music notation, tablature, or any other visual representation of copyrighted music, unless you have own the music or have licenses from the relevant copyrights holders to share it on Twitch. Cover song performances. Performance of a song owned by someone else unless it is a live performance in your Twitch stream or a song for which you have licenses of the relevant copyright holders to share it on Twitch. If you do perform a cover song in a live Twitch stream, please make a good faith effort to perform the song as written by the songwriters and create all audio elements yourself without incorporating music, instrumental tracks, musical recordings, or other recorded elements owned by others. Users permitted by law.
Our community is a place for streamers to express themselves in remarkable, creative, and sometimes transformative ways. In addition to sharing the guidelines above, we think it's important to note that not all musical works are copyrighted, and not all unauthorized uses of copyrighted music are infringing uses. Some examples include uses of works in the public domain and uses of copyrighted works that qualify for a defense under fair use and similar laws outside the US. We recommend reviewing the counter-notification and retraction policies in our DMCA guidelines if you believe you have received a takedown notification from a rights holder as the result of a mistake or misidentification.
How this impacts you. If you violate these guidelines, your content may be subject to a takedown notification from music rights holders under our DMCA guidelines. Read that. And or penalties under our reporting process for participating music rights holders. Music reporting process. Read that. Which are summarized below. In addition, your channel may be subject to account enforcement, or your content may be muted if Twitch systems detect certain music uses in a stream as described below. DMCA process. The DMCA and similar laws around the world require services like Twitch to take certain actions when rights holders claim that users have infringed their copyrights on the service. Twitch has established guidelines that describe how Twitch receives notifications of claimed infringement from the rights holders, allows creators to dispute those notifications, removes allegedly infringing material, and issues strikes under its repeat infringer policy. This process applies for all types of copyrighted works, including music. For more information, please see our DMCA guidelines. Already read that. Music reporting process.
Twitch enters into contractual arrangements with certain music rights holders that establish parameters for how their copyrighted works can be used on the service. These arrangements provide for a separate reporting and handling process, which we call the music reporting process. This process gives more flexibility to creators who inadvertently or incidentally use these rights holders' copyrighted works in their Twitch channels. For certain egregious uses of these rights holders' copyrighted works, Twitch will issue a warning to creators for their first offense and issue penalties for subsequent offenses. Twitch may also suspend live streams and or delete recorded videos that include copyrighted music in a prohibited way. For more information, please see our music reporting process.
Read that. Proactive detection of copyrighted audio. Twitch also implements systems to identify copyrighted audio. We may mute VODs and delete clips where our audio recognition system detects copyrighted audio in them. If you have the necessary rights to share music or other copyrighted audio in your Twitch VODs, we want to ensure that your VODs are not muted. To learn how to appeal to muted audio, please read our help article on how to appeal music content or muted content. Haven't read that. We may also issue an account enforcement if Twitch systems detect the following music users in a stream. 1. A pre-release or unreleased musical sound recording, i.e., music that was not released by the rights holders to the public at the time it was included in the stream. Or 2. A musical sound recording from the Twitch DJ music catalog was included in DJ content on a channel that was not enrolled in the Twitch DJ program. For information about how to appeal an enforcement action, please visit this appeals page. Haven't read that. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's currently raining. Amelie starts crying.